Hello, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Metal Antics podcast. My name is Chris. I'm joined today by my guest, Isaiah.
Hello.
Michael.
What's up?
And I'm joined by another Michael,
Hey.
the vocalist for Casketmaker, out here in Pittsburgh doing a little special short notice podcast today. Just a little special. How you doing today, man?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Doing all right. Had a pretty long drive out here, about 6 hours, but it took about 8 with stops and
All the way
shit.
from Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is our first on the road podcast.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
6
Happy to be
episodes.
a part of it.
Oh, yeah. It's good to have you. So, you guys only have about 3 songs out right now.
We do. Yeah.
You guys are pretty big considering you only have 3 songs.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
So
Yeah.
what would you say came to that success?
I guess just marketing really was like our biggest thing. Just focusing on how we're launching each song, making sure we have merch to go along with everything, and the last one we did a video to go along with, so that was definitely the biggest release we've had so far. And new drummer, so that was another big step up from the last time.
Sweet. Yeah, you guys got a song with CJ McCreary, right?
Yeah.
Signs of Swarm Lona
We
Shore.
Sure do. Yeah.
How'd you guys get him on?
CJ and I have been friends for like 10 plus years. So
Oh, wow.
I've known him for a real long time, and I always recorded his guest features. So like Betrayers, Left to Suffer, bunch of them, Bro Job. I recorded all those. Yeah.
I love that one song,
yeah.
Fuck Yourself.
Yeah,
That's a great song.
It was ridiculous writing and recording, but yeah, it was very interesting.
I show everyone that song. That's a great song. But
Floss-
Brojob needs to play
Floss
shows.
with your booty hole.
Yeah,
like
or
more
whatever
because
it was.
I'm pretty sure Brojob did play some shows, right?
yeah, they play shows, yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh, definitely got to.
they need to come back with a fucking vengeance.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
His other band, Cold Harbor's pretty sick too. If you've never checked that
Yeah?
out,
I
They play
definitely
shows,
will.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely gotta check that one out.
Yeah, it's good to have like joke bands like Psycho Stick and Bro Job to
I
like
know, right?
take all the seriousness away from it, because they're up on stage twerking in short shorts,
Right,
and
and
shit.
those mini shorts,
Yeah. Talking about dirty, vile things in a men's bathroom.
It's like it just takes away from the stigma of metal. Literally.
Yeah, right.
Right,
Seriously.
yeah. Everybody takes it so serious, so like somebody to have fun with it's real cool.
Yeah.
It's funny because there are people who literally get mad about Brojob because they're making a joke of metal, and it's like,
The
bro,
gatekeepers.
It's
not that
cheesy, but
serious.
like that's what they live for. Like,
But it's
what supposed to
actually
be.
good.
Because it's sick,
right?
They got the bass drops, they got the sick vocals, they got everything. Like even the marketing, like down to like their merch and like their logo, album covers are all sick.
Yeah, it is.
So they're doing everything right, and I'd be surprised if they don't blow up. Maybe lyrically will
yeah.
kind of keep them down a bit, but oh my god, I preach for them.
Yeah, people who don't understand it, they're gonna hear. They'll be like, "Damn, this is good. I wonder what he's saying." They're gonna look at the lyrics, and be like, "Oh my god."
You watch the lyric video.
You can't even find the lyrics for "Fuck Yourself." I've been looking for them. It's been taken down
No, I
everywhere.
can't.
Yeah, but
I remember watching it when it first came out, but yeah, it's ridiculous.
yeah, it's gone now.
So
So,
him and I have been friends for a while, so it was like, just like, hey, jump on this for us, and that was like how we got like our initial traction. Like it was like right after he joined Lorna, so it was like how we got our initial traction.
Yeah, and Lorna's actually a local band for us. They practice at the studio that
right.
we
Oh, I didn't know that.
we record at.
Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I didn't
actually,
know that.
My band,
Shout
we
out
actually
Hellhound.
ran into them. Shout out Hellhound. Yeah, I ran into them back in, I don't know, maybe January, February, maybe later. And it was just cool seeing them. I was too scared to say anything. I was just like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And that's it. Because
Right.
they're Lorna Shore. They're like
Right.
one of the gods of
little starstruck.
deathcore right now,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
And they just came out their new music and stuff. So
Yeah,
it was really
I've never
cool.
met any of the other guys, but
Yeah, it was definitely cool. So yeah, you want to do something?
Not yet, actually.
Not yet? Keep it?
You sound like you had something you wanted to say.
Yeah, but I don't want to take all the spotlight. I
You wanna take
feel
all the
bad.
I got one.
All right, Michael,
Where'd you guys come up with the name Casketmaker?
I want to say it was Junior, our guitarist, who actually came up with it. I don't remember like the original. I want to say like one of their areas, like they were like their high school or something was like the casket makers, like something to do with like in the area, like somewhere in the area made caskets. So it was like hell yeah, that's an awesome name. So
That's pretty fucking awesome.
It was really about it. There was nothing like too
Yeah.
big about it, but
But
yeah.
it's crazy to see a band with only 3 songs so big. You're like on your one video with CJ, it has 25,000 views on YouTube.
Right, yeah.
Which for deathcore, that's so huge to get that big that fast. Because
Right,
deathcore
right,
bands,
yeah.
they start off slow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you guys are just so exponential. It's great to see.
Been cool.
Yeah, we've been really just working on finishing up what we have. Like you said, only 3 songs right now, so we've got we've played a 4-song set for 2 years now, so like we're gonna get all those out, and then we have 2 other songs that we're wrapping up to have on a full EP, and it's almost done. We're getting there finally. Final guitars are being tracked, and then I have to do vocals, and Jake, our drummer, does backup vocals now.
Oh, sweet.
He's like a monster, so he's got to come down and do some backup vocals, and yeah, it's almost
sweet.
done.
Yeah, and you were telling me in messages that you're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But the other band's from around the surrounding area.
Yeah. So Steve, our bassist, just moved up to Erie. Jake is also from Erie, so that's like a 2-hour drive. Junior lives in West Virginia. He's like Wheeling area.
Shit, yeah.
So again, like a hour and 10 minutes ish. But yeah, so I'm the only one really from Pittsburgh. But we practice when we were practicing before the virus and everything. Mm-hmm. We were practicing at the same spot that 156 and Signs of the Swarm were practicing. So it's Pittsburgh was more the local, like, central drive for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the Pittsburgh scene because, we're obviously from Jersey, so we know all the main bands there, like My Name and Memory, Lorna Shore, Fit for an Autopsy from Jersey City.
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, could you tell us a little about the Pittsburgh scene, like what you got going on around here?
God, I don't even know what it's going to be like. Like, all the venues are closing, so, yeah, the Rex was one of the big venues around here. Like, that closed. They were open for, like, 12 years, I think. So really, it's I'm not really sure what it's gonna come back to. Yeah, 156 has been killing it. They just released a deluxe release of their last album, and other than that, Signs of the Swarm is like the only other like big band that comes to mind from Pittsburgh. Like they're also killing it. Like they've been working, writing, recording nonstop. So
sweet.
Yeah, yeah. It's real hard to say what the world's gonna come back to after the virus.
Yeah. So how did you guys come together? Like, how did Casketmaker come to be?
It was actually more of just formed just like on our side. Like, I had just left a band, Somewhere to Call Home. It was a band from Albany, and I did like one tour with them, released one song, and then we had a daughter, my wife and I, so touring, they were like looking to blow up and like hit the road like nonstop the next year, and I was like, with a newborn, that's like out of the question for me right now. So a couple months out of not being in a band, these guys from Ohio hit me up, and then they're like, hey, you want to come out and do some vocals just like for fun, nothing too serious? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. No real commitments right now, so like we'll do it whenever we can. Like it was pretty much everybody's vibe for it, and yeah, and then like hanging and all that started to go down, and we recruited Junior and Steve on bass, and we went through bassists before we actually stuck with Steve on there, but Steve's been killing it. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like really just like pieced together over time, and then Jake came into the mix a little bit later, but yeah, I guess it's real hard. It was more just like it's on our side, like no seriousness intended, and then it really took off. So we kind of ran with it.
It was like organic, like it just happened.
Exactly.
Came together.
Yeah, that's always cool. Great. If it's forced, if it's like, oh, we're looking for a drummer, we're so desperate,
right.
Quick,
we
get that guy.
have to hit the road, but yeah, that's not how it was until like, and then like the demand for it was there. We kept having people like out of state hit us up for shows, and we're like, we can't just drive to like Virginia and play a show, so like we had to do like a short run of shows to Virginia, and that was like when we did with Flesh Burner, and but yeah, so
that's cool. How many shows you guys played so far, roughly?
I want to say like 24 maybe ish.
It's a solid, man.
Maybe 36. I guess it's hard to say. We did that 2-week run with Betrayer and One Less Life, and then just a bunch of hit and miss shows. We did the 3-day run with Flesh Burner, and yeah.
I have a question. Like, I was wondering, like, what got you into screaming, and when did you like know when you were like, yeah, this is what I'm good enough to actually?
Yeah, when you had
do
those beast vocals,
right.
you know.
CJ actually was like the big inspiration for me to. Him and I just started like we at parties really just like I was in college, so like CJ was in like high school, but yeah, just we'd get drunk and then just like cover songs, just like yell, practice like in his basement really, and that was just like what sparked it. And then he joined a band, Signs of the Swarm, and then yeah, I stuck with it until I eventually found a band. And yeah,
shout out CJ and Signs of the Swarm, please. Any of you come on the podcast, shout out all them.
Yeah, your vocals are amazing. We were listening to it on the way here. Really,
oh yeah,
it's literally like the style I like. Like it's that guttural.
Yeah,
it's really good. Like I wonder, is that all just? I've always wondered, is that all you? Like, or is there anything like that you think is like added to help, or is that literally just all out you?
So it is like in production, like I pretty much layer like every track, and then Jake comes in. Like if you listen to Blackout, that's the only one that Jake's on, but a lot of the like real crazy parts are layered with Jake.
Yeah, it's like how Chelsea Grin does it with they used to be Alex and then Pablo, now it's Tom and Pablo.
Yeah exactly, that's what kind of the vibe we're going for, like with him doing the backup vocals. There's one song on the EP that he has like a section just by himself that he does. So I guess there's 2 sections now, but yeah.
That's cool. It's cool to see drummers, do backing vocals. Like the first one I remember is the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. He always did like the crazy sing behind.
Right, yeah.
And then you got Under Oath. You got the guy
Aaron
from
Gillespie.
Treyu.
Yeah. Just him ripping blast beats back there and being able to do those nasty
gutturals
is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So impressive.
It just shows how like impressive like metal music is, because people think like, oh, I could scream or I could play the drums or whatever. Right. It's like, no, the fuck you can't.
No, you couldn't.
And then try to do both at the same time.
And then
exactly
at the same time. Yeah.
Pull out like a blast beat, double bass, and then do a guttural scream. I dare you.
Right, that breath control.
I'll give you 2 years to try. Like do it.
That body control in general, being able to think about being able to play perfectly and think of the lyrics, it's just it's too much.
I have ADHD. I couldn't.
It's like trying to play guitar and do vocals. Like that also is so impressive to me. Could never do it.
I play guitar and stay silent. Like I look at the guitar.
I have to focus. Yeah.
I have to stare. I need to know where my fingers are going.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I could never try to move your fingers and then your hand and then try to sing words and focus on if you have the right pitch.
You just can't multitask.
No,
I can't.
I can't either. So
right? It's like rubbing your belly, patting your head, doing a backflip.
I was gonna say
and doing a backflip
and doing trigonometry at the same time.
Not the backflip part. I wasn't thinking of that.
There's just so many layers to it. But yeah, moving on from that. Yeah. So what does your band do in the free time? Do you guys hang out like when you get the chance?
So right now it's again virus. It's real hard, and since everybody's so far away, Jake also just had a newborn baby maybe 6 months ago.
Congrats, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been kind of spending a lot of time with Noah, and he's been trying to stay away from everybody as much as he can since, again, virus. But he came down and did the drum playthrough video, and that's about it.
I watched that. He's a beast.
Yeah, monster. But other than that, we've got together a handful of times. Like, we really have to plan it out. Like, we go spend a weekend at Juniors and write and try to finalize stuff and plan out what's coming next. And yeah, but other than that, we don't really hang out too much right now. It's really everybody kind of is doing their own thing right now.
Yeah, we just interviewed a band. What was it, yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday. Court Order. Shout out them. And their drummer moved to Florida, and they all just got together this week to go up to Hellhound Studios in Rahway and record their stuff together. So it's great to see bands that aren't limited by where they're at. You could be 2 hours away, you could be 2,000 miles away, and you could still write this amazing music.
Bounce things back and forth so easily now.
Yeah, they were saying they use Google Docs.
We use Dropbox.
Yeah, they were saying they use that too.
Yeah,
but everybody's like logged into the same Dropbox, so everybody can just open it up and then pick up where the last person left off. And
yeah,
it's cool.
There's no excuse not to be able to write music anymore.
Exactly.
It's like you're forced to. It's not like, oh, I can't make it out today. I got this to do at home. It's like, okay, when you get a second, sit down and then do
sit
this.
down,
phone out.
Yeah,
take your phone out.
You're on it anyway.
Now they have the iRigs. You can even do it on your phone.
Seriously, there's not a single excuse in the world to not be able to push yourself to write the music.
Yeah, I think Jake and Steve probably hang out a little bit. They're pretty close up there, but other than that,
Yeah. How soon do you think you're gonna get music out?
They said they're finishing tracking guitars, and Junior has a friend that has been helping him like do all the guitars and editing and final production stuff on the EP. So yeah, shout out to Brad.
Shout out, Brad.
Yeah. But yeah, they're saying probably next week they'll have all the guitars done, and then it's probably only gonna take me about a week to do vocals. And the 13th, Jake is coming down to do his vocals, so then we just have to get it out to Chris Whithead, who does I don't know if you're familiar, 1776 recordings. He's like a Florida guy.
Not familiar.
Yeah. Body Snatcher.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. He's Body Snatcher's drummer.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Okay. But he's done all the production on all our other stuff, so after we're done recording, we ship it out to him, and he's usually so fast at getting it back, like a couple days, and yeah.
That's dope.
So hopefully we'll have it within a month, and then we're gonna do a music video to do like the whole release. But
ooh,
yeah,
spicy.
Yeah. Gotta do another big release. Yeah.
Have you realized that like the last 3 people that we've interviewed, they all have connections to Body Snatchers? I love how every band just has connections to each other. We're starting like they're all just connected.
Yeah, right.
Like it's so cool that
like
all you guys just help
circle.
each other out.
Yeah, Body Snatchers, all awesome guys. Like Kyle Carter used to be in Beacons. Like it's one of my big inspirations vocally from Beacons. If you've never checked him out, you should definitely check him out. But yeah, and then Chris, like he does so much for us, like editing wise, and hit him up later and just like, yo, can you give us an instrumental of this? Yo, can you give us without drums so we can do a drum playthrough? Can you give us backing tracks? And he's just like, yeah, no problem. So yeah, he's like super cool guy to work with, and yeah, hopefully in the next couple coming months we'll have something to put out.
Yeah, it's great to see guys all in metal are helping each other out.
Yeah.
You know, like in other genres, you don't really hear of like, oh, you know, the drummer for this band is the producer for this band and the manager for that one.
Right.
It's usually
right.
like pop artists, hip hop. They're usually like, you know,
they're kind of in their own lane.
Well, I guess in like rap, you know,
Yeah, I was
back
gonna say, I
with
guess rap
like
is a
Death
little
Row
different.
Records and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they're all like.
I heard you guys listening to Biggie on the way down.
Oh yeah, that was Isaiah controlling it.
A warning.
Yeah, that's love Biggie. I love 90s rap in general. So good.
Yeah, but it's really like good to see everyone helping each other out.
Yeah.
You know, someone made it big, so they're gonna help out a smaller band get big, and
Right.
everyone's just climbing tiers together. You know, everyone's in it for the same purpose, and everyone wants to.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
it's not
get
a
big.
competition. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Help buddies out.
definitely not a competition.
I guess taking it back to the other question, any bands like in the Pittsburgh scene, speaking of like that, Wind Chimes is also another big one. I don't know if you've ever listened to them. They're a little more like blackened deathcore vibe, but
Check them out.
the drummer from Kayanashi's been helping them market, so like that's another like staying in the scene, like helping other people out. Like
Yeah, were we just talking about Kanashi?
Yeah,
like,
that name
every-
sounds
like-
I want to say
yesterday.
they're
No,
from your
like
guys.
the
they're
last 3
the
podcasts.
Jersey area.
Yeah, wow. I feel like we're just talking to like everyone.
Everyone's
each
kind of
other.
in the
Yeah.
same loop.
It's crazy, but again, it's great to see. You know,
Yeah.
it's very heartwarming and wholesome.
Helping buddies out.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just still exhausted from this damn drive, man.
Yeah, it
Dude.
sucks.
I'm still mad that really got a fucking $145 ticket.
Yeah,
You got a ticket on the way down.
yeah.
Guess what? For not putting my hazards on when stopped.
Yeah.
No way.
He got
On
a
the
ticket for
turnpike?
getting pulled over.
It was on the turnpike. It was on what was on I-80?
Was it?
Yeah, it was on I-80.
While getting pulled over, you didn't put your hazard lights
Yeah.
on, so he got you.
You didn't get pulled over correctly.
I got a citation for the speeding though. Well, no, I got a warning actually.
You got a warning for the speeding.
Warning for the speeding, and he wrote you for the hazard lights.
Yep.
I mean, it's better than the points.
Yeah, it's better
But
than
still.
the points, I'm not mad about it. It's just funny. Like, it's just he's
Yeah.
bored. Like, how bored? Like,
Yeah, you
Right,
weren't
yeah.
disciplined correctly.
And I've never even been pulled over. Like, this is the first time I've ever been pulled over in my life, so I didn't even know like that was a law. Is that
Right.
even a law in Jersey?
I didn't even know that was.
I'm
a
sure.
thing.
Maybe it's probably like,
I don't even
you know that book in the
fucking
Fairy
know.
Odd Parents, The Rules.
Yeah,
it's like
The
in the very
Rules.
back. Yeah.
In the very fine print?
I've never turned on my hazard
Yeah.
lights. I've never.
I don't think I have. I just turn the blinker on usually.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the turn signal pull
Yeah.
over,
It's,
but
you know,
other than that,
it's only PA cops because in Jersey, so how it works is everyone's speeding, so they can't pull over everyone. So
Yeah.
unless you're seriously speeding, they'll pull you over.
Yeah,
but over
right.
here, it's not as densely populated.
Yeah.
So they'll pick you out. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
like only going 9 miles above the speed limit. Like everybody was moving out of my way in Jersey. Like you could be going like 30 miles above the speed limit, and it's like you're the slow one.
Seriously, yeah, you'll be the left lane pushing it. You got a truck behind you, some guy in a lifted Ford.
Laying on it.
Just like, fuck out of my way.
Oh man, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, shout out Justin.
I was just gonna say that.
That's our
Lifted Ford.
truck guy boy.
It's
Yeah.
cowboy boots.
Yeah, cowboy boots, pink sweatshirt,
Oh, God.
rocking it.
Takes me back. I'm from upstate New York, so like that's like where I came from. Like
Oh, yeah?
the rednecks. Yep.
Oh man,
God, the
gotta love
lifted
them,
trucks.
though. Gotta love
Yeah,
them.
South Jersey is all redneck. It's weird, man. Like North Jersey, rich. Like East Central Jersey is kind of like, I don't know, how'd you explain it?
Central Jersey is just Central Jersey, and I think people from Jersey will just know what that means.
Yeah. And then South Jersey is all hicks. Besides the shore,
Right.
Then it's all like the shaka bras.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say I've only been to Jersey a handful of times, like Wildwood, Ocean City. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Vacation.
Yeah, I do Wildwood every year.
Other than that, yeah, haven't done too much in Jersey.
You think people are gonna get mad we said Central Jersey is even a thing?
Yeah, there's this ongoing beef in New Jersey that Central Jersey doesn't exist.
Yeah,
there's
there's
a north and
just
south.
north and south. There's no central.
Okay.
Do you know what Taylor ham is?
I do not.
Oh yes.
Wow, really?
Oh, yeah, pork roll, Taylor ham.
Pork
It's like
roll
a
Taylor ham. It's like, you know what Canadian bacon is?
Yeah.
All right, imagine a little bit thicker Canadian bacon.
Okay.
And it's super tangy. Put that. It's called you get a Taylor ham, egg and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a roll. Fucking amazing breakfast.
No
It's
ketchup,
fun.
though.
I would
No
say you
ketchup.
lost me at ketchup,
Yeah, no
but other than
ketchup,
that,
no
it'd probably be alright.
Really, you don't ketchup?
Nah,
I know you don't eat.
ketchup.
Mm-mm.
Isaiah literally all
I don't
he
eat
eats
anything. I'm
he
a super
eats
picky eater.
chips, like Doritos specifically,
Shout out Doritos.
French fries,
Sponsor me.
and a milkshake. Like if you look, he has a McDonald's back there.
Right
If
here.
you look, it's literally fries and milkshake. On the way
Fries
here,
and a milkshake, that's
Hell
it?
yeah.
And
Not
he-
even nuggets?
Nah, hell no, I don't eat my nuggies. I'm sorry.
he doesn't really eat meat, and it's not on purpose.
Yeah, honestly, I just don't like the taste of any meats. Really, it's like I'm not like a vegetarian or anything. It's just
Hot
they don't
dog.
taste good to me.
Hot dog.
I was like
Well,
that
yeah,
when
hot
I
dogs,
was
hot
up
dogs
until,
and
like,
bacon.
8.
That's it.
Yeah, but you don't eat a hot dog with a
Hot
bun.
dogs and bacon.
Yeah,
That's
literally, it's like I'm stuck in that childhood phase.
I would say
of,
you're like my
I-
daughter too.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
eats like nothing but bacon. Never she eats chicken though.
It's like my parents never forced me out of it, so here I am, 21 years later, still stuck like that.
Yeah, right. They never made you try anything. It's like,
Oh,
here, eat
man.
this pork chop.
Oh man, I'd probably fucking like die.
Yeah,
I don't
right?
think I could eat a full pork chop because now that I really think about it, like
Your body will
I
reject it.
only eat a little bit of chips and I'll feel full. So I always wonder, like, if I
All
actually
that
ate
protein?
real food, like my stomach would fucking die.
Explode. Yeah, you blow up.
What
or you
is
get really
this?
buff.
But no, eventually I've already like decided eventually like I gotta start trying new things. I just gotta ease my way into it.
Yeah, we'll
You
make
know,
that
if I
content
don't,
on the
like,
podcast.
Yeah, we can make that content.
Yeah, put it on
If I
YouTube.
don't, I'll probably die. Like,
First
He tries
time
his first
trying
broccoli.
a steak.
like so much salt is in my body. Like,
You know what we'll do? $1 million idea. Put on the Patreon. $5, you get to pick a food that he eats, and he has to eat it.
yeah, and I have to eat it. Oh, God.
Anything, whatever. It could be like
No,
liverwurst.
someone's
gonna vomit.
Yeah, someone's gonna fix your strumming and then it's over for you.
Yeah, it's over.
That
Yeah.
stuff is disgusting.
Get haggis.
Haggis.
God.
It's like some like canned meat or some. It's like some Swedish canned meat.
You ever see
It's
the
gross.
canned hamburger?
No.
It's all
No.
wet.
There's a
I don't think you should
chicken.
ever
You can-
eat canned hamburgers.
It's like preserved so perfectly, but it's in like a gelatin, so you pull
Oh,
it out.
no,
It's
yeah.
just a soggy, like you dropped it in sand at the beach and like threw it in the water and tried to clean it off.
It's great.
Disgusting. Unicorn meat.
Oh yeah,
I've
yeah, yeah.
never seen unicorn meat.
Yeah, it's this guy, Labeast. He's from Jersey too.
Oh.
You ever heard of him?
I just like watched one of his videos today for the first time. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so I feel like
Labeast.
came up in my
He's from
feed.
North Jersey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, all the cool people from Jersey.
Labeast is from North Jersey.
Yeah, L.A. Beast.
I don't know the story
I
behind it.
was like, wait, I just like immediately assumed he's from
Doesn't
LA.
he hold the record for like most Legos walked on or something?
Yeah, like 2.5 miles of Legos he walked
Oh
on.
my god.
On a treadmill.
What a legend.
Or was it on a treadmill?
I don't know.
No,
That's
he-
like
he
literally
put,
running
like,
across
10 feet
all
of
of
Lego.
Rahway, but with Legos on.
Yeah, let's give Joey, our photographer, some time to shine. Joey, explain how he
Okay,
ran
it's my
across the
time.
Legos.
So he basically just set up a platform and just put Legos in it. All right, Mike.
You're good right there.
Okay. He just put a wooden platform, filled it up with Legos, and walked back and forth. He would just go 10 feet, turn around, walk back, and I think he did that I think he did it for like 4 hours straight. Just kept going.
Yeah,
he also
I can
drank
Stop
that
blisters.
Crystal Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
Ripped up feet.
Anyways, that's it. Goodbye.
Yeah, he's the LA Beast. One last thing. He's the LA Beast because he grew up in New Jersey. He went to Fordham, and then he moved to LA became the Labeast, and then came back.
Okay.
It's like New Jersey just brings you back.
It's like going to like Tibet to become a monk and then coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You're
not the New Jersey
reached
monk.
that status. Now you can come back.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad we have LA Beast, biggest fan.
I would totally get him on the podcast. I don't know if he listens to metal. I don't know what he listens to, but I would totally have him on the podcast. I'll take anyone at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
I just watched him eat the saltiest licorice.
oh yeah, that's like a new
he
video.
failed
Yeah.
hard, but that sounds
If you
fucking
skip to this
terrible.
part of the podcast, you'd never know it's a metal podcast.
Yeah, no.
Fucking
Not the licorice.
Yeah.
Licorice is gross.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
I like Twizzlers.
That's
Yeah,
nasty
that's
too, man.
different.
That's not like licorice.
Yeah.
Well,
that black
actually,
licorice.
kind of like licorice. New Jersey's food, like their main food, not main. Let me rephrase that. The food they're known for is taffy.
Okay.
Really?
That's like our greatest export. Yeah.
Saltwater taffy.
Saltwater
From
taffy.
Jersey, I've never heard
What?
Stuff-
Never heard
I
of
swear
this
to God.
before.
I watched it on
Never.
Food Insider.
Love salt.
I mean, Food Insider's smarter than me, so they got the insight on the food.
Yeah.
I don't eat food.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I don't eat food. I don't like anything. We already talked about that.
Flavor, I think the fuck not.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Sugary candy? Mm-mm.
Nah, taffy, ew.
So let's get back on the metal topic. So Michael, not you, Michael. That Michael. What are like some main bands that really got you into like the deathcore style of vocal, or did you just like? Was the music first, and then it just made you want to do the vocals?
Or was it just being around CJ that inspired?
So I guess like in high school I listened to a lot of like the MySpace deathcore days, like
Right.
uh,
Job for a Cowboy. All that
Job
shit.
for a Cowboy, Alicia, Kill Whitney Dead, Waking the Cadaver, all that kind of stuff. So like that was all like
Good times.
all the stuff that really got me into it. But other than that, like I don't really listen to too much deathcore nowadays. Like I'm much more of like a melodic hardcore person when I listen
I
to
find
music.
that in a lot of people, like they don't really listen to like what they write anymore,
Yeah,
and that's not a bad thing, you know, because then you
Right.
can take other elements from that genre and put them into yours.
yeah, absolutely.
Like biggest example, Bring Me the Horizon.
yeah, for real. Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
killing it now.
Oh, they're doing amazing. They're the
Better than
biggest
ever.
they've ever been.
Yep.
Yeah.
They've killed every genre they've done.
Seriously, I don't hate a single thing they've done.
Yeah.
I
There's
love
like
that.
a couple songs that I'm like, but like album wise, like there's never been one that like flops for me. Like
Yeah, like even if you don't like their music, you can't really hate them because they've been successful in every
In
way,
everything.
every single way that
Yeah.
they. Every album has been different.
And I wouldn't even call it selling out that they're doing. They're just experimenting, and it's going amazing.
Yeah. Doing
Right.
what they want to do. Yeah.
Like, who would think a deathcore band would make it to like the Billboard Top 100? and
Radio
shit?
rock and
Seriously.
being played stadiums and shit. Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
going back to when Pray for Plagues first came out. Like, yeah, these people are gonna be number one. Like,
Yeah, right.
like
That was
high on the
also
road, yeah.
one of the first ones that like Pray for Plagues. What was it? Medusa.
Oh yeah, but I forgot. Yeah,
I
but
can't
Medusa's something else. Yeah, it's just
For
longer.
Stevie
You know,
Wonder's Eyes Only. That one
yeah,
too.
yeah. You know how it used to be. They fucking ridiculous.
We need to
long.
bring back. We need to bring back song names like that.
Crazy songs.
Yeah.
book titles. As your
Tell
fucking
Slater
song
to
name.
wash his dick. That's a
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Yeah, or like I used to have a best friend, but then they gave me an STD.
Right.
Ask
yep.
Andrea.
You guys got to be the ones to bring that back, Justin.
All right.
Oh yeah.
The CP we're doing, we've done all the single titles so far, like single word titles so far. So we're sticking with that for the EP, but we're gonna move on to something else for
Okay, good. I'm expecting
future
a
writing.
full book as
We're
a
gonna do
title.
full
Yeah.
book title.
Harry Potter
All
book.
right. All
I
right.
want the
Yeah.
front
J.K.
and
Rowling.
back of the cover to be one song name.
That's the single.
But
man.
yeah, other than that, like metal bands, I'd say like To the Grave, I guess, is like one of my biggest bands that I've been listening to, like metal wise. Other than that, I can't really think of like any huge ones that are like. I listen to a lot of the same stuff, like stuff that I've always listened to. Like the new Body Snatcher was good.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
Yeah,
Black of My Eyes.
yeah.
Good one.
Born Anew. I know you guys just talked to
yeah.
him, but
Yeah.
that was like one of my most listened to albums last year. That
Yeah, they just came out with Deravita, which is fire.
mhm, also amazing. Yeah, but other than that, I listened to a lot of like Slaves, Emerosa,
Oh, Slaves never
Yeah.
was really good.
Gone.
Dayseeker.
Dayseeker, that's the old. I haven't listened to them in forever.
Oh.
That's a,
That newer
Give me a
album they
memory.
came out with. Yeah.
I
gotta
haven't
have
listened
the
to them
pretty
since,
voice.
Like Sky Dancer.
Oh wow,
yeah,
yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
a minute.
They had Origin, and then I can't even remember what Sleep Talk. I think is their latest one.
I gotta check them out. I gotta check them out.
This is like the first time in 6 episodes we've talked about what's going on in the music world.
Really?
Yeah. We usually just talk to the bands, and they just give us so many stories. And we're just like so interested. And we're like, fucking hour went by.
Yeah, damn.
It's like, do the next one.
I've been listening to a lot of Knocked Loose recently.
I fucking
So-
love Knock Loose.
A different shade. I don't understand how a different shade of blue. None of those songs are even in their top plate yet.
Yeah, right?
Those songs are so fun.
Well, yeah, isn't, I could have sworn, what's it called? A Serpent's Touches.
No, the highest one is Bellevue, because it's the number.
Belleville.
Belleville. Because on Apple Music, it's the highest one because it's the. I would assume because it's the intro song to the
Belleville,
album.
I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 1,000% this is why it's named Belleville. So Belleville is a town in Jersey, and that's where they recorded their album. And you know who produced it? Was the guitarist for Fit for an Autopsy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Will Putney's crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Fit for an Autopsy. Beasts.
Yeah.
Fucking beast. I remember
Like,
me.
I use all of his like recording tones and his drum tones and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. me and Joey went to a Trivium, Avatar, and Light the Torch show.
Okay.
2 years ago in what was it, Huntington, New York?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Trivium went on stage, and Matt Hafey was talking, and he pointed up to the top because there was a second level, and the whole band of Fit for an Autopsy was up there. And we're like, oh shit. And that is literally what introduced me to them. Was them just being at the show, pointing up there, and being like,
now I gotta check them out.
yeah, now I'll be like, you know what? I gotta say, I saw this band there, so I gotta like them.
Right.
And you know what? I didn't have to be forced to like them.
Nope.
I just like them because they're fucking sick.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sometimes it just happens like that. Like I've been like Warped Tour. Literally, like when I've been killing time, like let me go watch this band, and I'm like, wow, that band's
new
really
band that you like
fucking
'cause you
good.
saw them live.
We good?
Oh yeah, I was just looking at something.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
you
you worried me.
You went towards the mic like you were gonna go say something.
Yeah,
I thought you were about to tell the story about how we walked past Knock Loose.
Oh, yeah, I'll
We
tell
used
that
to play
story.
with Knocked Loose
I'll tell
a
that
couple
story.
times in my old band when they were like just released Pop Culture. They were playing like small venues.
Oh, wow.
around
Yeah,
here,
yeah. That's the story. We were at Warped Tour, and they had the small like little Full Sail stage. And me and Isaiah, we just kept walking. We were like, hey, they're not doing anything, and we kept walking, and like they sounded good, but like we just kept walking because I think we were going somewhere else. I don't know who else was playing. It was like someone bigger or whatever. But
Caught your attention.
yeah, and
Yo.
then me, like, still to this day, me and Isaiah were like, damn, we really did some bullshit for not going to that.
Yeah, like a year later, I ended up actually listening. I was like, oh yeah, I remember walking past them at Warped Tour. Let me give them a listen. It
Yeah,
was
they were
fucking
playing.
hard. I was like, oh my god, why
And
did I do that?
The hardest thing for people to get by is their vocals, but
That was like what I wasn't about when I was like in a metalcore band back then. It was like 6 years ago, I guess now, but like it was like hard to get into his vocals, so I was like, I wasn't a huge fan of him when we played with him, but yeah, now I listen to him. all the
yeah,
time.
now it's like
It's the norm now almost.
yeah, you
like,
listen
hear
to it
so
and you're
many
like,
vocals
oh, that's
like
what
that.
hardcore is.
Right.
They do
They
it.
rip
yeah.
the shit out of something every time I hear it. That's how you know it's hardcore.
Yeah, and it's just there's so much angst in it and emotion that
Right,
you can't
yeah, yeah.
love it. Because when he's screaming like that,
You mean can't not love it, or
You can't love it.
yeah, you just can't. No, that's not. You can't not love it. You have to love it. Is what I'm trying to say. It's just, it's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. It's like there's so much anger, emotion, raw
yeah.
emotion that you're just like, you know what? I can get behind this because I feel what he feels. You know?
Right. That's what draws me to the like more melodic scenes, like the emotion that you can feel in it. Is, like you said, everybody takes like the deathcore too seriously a lot of the time. So like the emotion that you can feel in all the other genres are.
I feel like hardcore is like taking over. Where I feel like every person who used to listen to deathcore, they just switch to hardcore now. It's either you have deathcore.
Vice
I
versa.
feel like it goes back and forth real
Yeah.
fast. Like,
Yeah, it's like you either had the deathcore elitists or the people who are tired of it, and they're like, "Well, I'm on hardcore now."
yep, you're never gonna be the old school deathcore. Like, I hear that so many times.
Yeah, like early Suicide Silence, like that's
Right.
past.
Yep.
It's just on to newer and maybe even better things.
Right. But everybody expects for something to like sound like OG deathcore, I guess.
Yeah, you always have to you always gotta experiment with how things sound. Like, there's very experimental metal now, like After the Burial, with their very genty, technical.
It's
guitar
crazy
solo
what that guy
fucking
does,
good.
and I saw him
Those
do it
little
live at
kill
Warped Tour.
switches.
Yeah, he's just so fast.
Yeah.
Like it's
Insane.
It's just so much talent in the genre of
Yeah.
metal overall. It's almost overwhelming because you look at any band, and they have that one thing or even multiple things that you're like,
Right.
holy shit.
Drummer shreds, the guitar shreds, vocalist is crazy, the bassist is crazy. Like,
Yeah. It's great seeing the Infinity Gauntlet of bands like
Right,
that.
right.
You know, they have all, you know.
yeah. I guess
everything going on.
Croesus would be one of the biggest bands that comes to mind when you say like everybody is like over the top with what they do. That is like, we just played with them like right before we did the tour with Betrayer, and they were insane. Like, bass is out of this world, vocalist is like on point. Yeah, they had just like released their newest album. I don't know if you've ever even heard of them, Croesus.
I haven't, but now I want to check them out.
Yeah, you'll have to check them out. They're crazy. Yeah, they were out with Awaken Providence and God of Nothing.
Jersey band. Well, no, wait, are they from Jersey? No, Rhode Island. No, but Will, the original singer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Will Ramos.
Ramos, yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Mercer's from Florida. He's their vocalist now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a monster.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another thing with the full circle thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's happening.
It
keeps happening.
fucking happening. We're in the Twilight Zone.
I can just
Everything connects.
I can just never get over in deathcore, like the vocals. I know I talked about before, but it's just like I don't get how you can get yourself to sound like that. Like how did you even know you could?
Yeah, and
like
just a lot of really making wild noises. I guess that's how I like record for the most part. I record my own vocals, so like I really just like will play it, and then like if I haven't wrote anything to it yet, I'll just like make nonsense noises over it to find like a pattern. I'm like, well, that sounded real cool. Now I gotta try to write something that will follow that pattern and then put it into a song structure and put like a topic to it and actually like try to mold it into a full song. But that's usually how I get patterns, is just like
you'll just make
absolute nonsense noises, and I'm like, that was real cool. I gotta do that again.
Yeah, going back to the thing that it doesn't have to be so serious. People are like, oh, you have to write lyrics first, and then you can go with the pattern. Like, no, you don't really have to. As long as you're putting out a good product, it doesn't have to be like super serious. Like, you don't have to write the most amazing lyrics and poem and then fit it into the song.
Right.
And then you have to change the song fully.
If you deliver it well, like
yeah, like you can get your message across after the song is written. You can just fit lyrics that you believe in there. It doesn't have to be the specific thing you wrote. You could paraphrase or whatever.
Right. Yeah. That's pretty much what I do. Like, I'll shorten things, and every once in a while we'll adjust the song to like fit a certain part, but for the most part, like I write to a song that's like almost done, like structured in a demo phase, and then we add like all the symphonics and choirs and harps and trumpets and shit.
Who would you say your biggest vocal comparison would be? Who would you compare yourself to personally?
I get Adam Warren a lot, like Oceano, and
I hear. Oh yeah. Now I'm thinking, if I can hear it.
I've also got Dan Watson and Jamie Hanks.
Okay.
I Declare War and Enterprise Earth. Yeah.
Yep.
I've been told I sound like a little bit of all three of those guys, but yeah. I mean, those are huge comparisons, so like I'll take it. Yeah.
Oh, and Dan is so good. Didn't Dan do Infinite Annihilator's first album?
Yeah, he was original, and then Dickie Allen came.
Yeah.
Dickie Allen's another fucking
great
beast.
fucking
Dan Watson called me out. I fangirled hardcore. I did they did Foundation of Bones, like a one-take playthrough, and I didn't win it, but he called me out as one of his favorites, so I like fangirled real hard.
Did someone well-known win, or was just a fan?
It was just a fan, not anybody real. I know the guy from Wretched Tongues also was in like one of the top, but other than that, I don't think he was one of the top, or like one of the winners.
Oh, that's cool though.
But yeah, I fangirled hard when he called my name out.
I could imagine.
He's like, and you might be not being one of the top, but he's like, this was one of my favorites tone-wise. I was like, oh.
It's like, you know what? I appreciate that, man. That's a big great feeling.
I was like, I don't even care if I don't win. You said my name.
Yeah, you know I exist for at least a moment.
All I wanted was your recognition.
Yep. He messaged me and was like, I'm gonna check you guys out. So I like sent him. We had just released Blackout then, so I like sent him that, and yeah.
That's sweet. Do you guys plan on doing any more features? Is that something you guys look at?
We would like to. I think this one we've sat on these songs for so long that we're just gonna get out, and then looking to we had a couple that we talked about for this one, but now we're just ready to get it done. We've been on pause for like 4 or 5 months with this and hoping things will go back to normal, but it's not. So now we're just like ready to get it done, get it out, keep things moving. We have, like I said, 4 of these songs we've played for so long. Like, our drummer didn't even write most of the stuff, so he's like adjusted it to what he'd play now, but like he wasn't a part of it when we wrote the song. So now we'd really just like to start from scratch and have everything just like influenced by everybody that's in the band now and moving forward fresh.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, excited. Finally get something out.
Oh, you moved up like you were gonna say something.
Oh no, just
Don't put me on the spot.
Yeah, right.
I was just getting more comfortable. So.
Okay, Michael, you've been awfully quiet this episode, man.
No, I speak 3.
I speak 3.
Do your one an episode where you ask any question in the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me think.
It can't be video games this time, unless you have something really cool
You
to say
don't
about
want
it.
to talk about video games because I am not a video game person.
All right. Come on, you get your one an episode.
I'm trying to think. That is nasty. What did you think of that?
Oh yeah, the Yingling and Hershey.
I didn't mind it. The Hershey Porter. We have one of our very first shirts was a Yingling rip-off shirt at Casketmaker, and then the 412 in the little barrel. So I love Yingling.
We didn't try because we're underage, so we have to promote good things.
Yeah.
So we just got it for you.
That's good. Yeah, I like it. I appreciate it.
Well, I am also 21, so I can
he's the one that picked
You
it
can
up.
drink it, but you won't.
Yeah.
Because you don't like anything.
Well, I like alcohol. It's just, I only like hard alcohols. I like I like rum.
But you've only liked it for 6 days because you just turned 21.
Yeah, I've only liked it for 6 days.
Yeah,
I've never-
we may
Happy
look,
late birthday.
yeah.
Thank you. It means a lot.
We may look like older men, but we're merely children.
I am a child. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I have a question. You said you like Emma Rosa. Do you listen to Dance Gavin Dance?
I do, yeah. I actually I have my sleeve started with the Tides of Man album.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like the Dream House.
Oh, you just excited him so
You
much.
said,
Yeah.
you said you like
Dance Gavin Dance,
Emma
my
Rosa.
favorite
Do you
band.
listen to Slaves? Oh, you said you like Slaves. Do you listen to Dance Gavin Dance? Oh, you said you like Dance Gavin Dance. You listen to Isles
Full
of Glaciers.
circle.
You listen to
Full
Isles of
circle.
Glacier.
That's the title of the episode. Full circle.
Full circle.
No, that's not a Mice and Men album. Can't do that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, Mice and Men restoring first. Restoring
Restoring
Force.
first.
Are
Restoring
you okay
Force.
there?
Full circle. It's been a long day.
I guess Austin was also one of the people that like inspired me to get into vocals. That was, Mice and Men was the first concert I went to. Like
It was one of my first
other
modern
than
metal
Warped
shows.
Tour, I guess. Like it was like an event to go to a concert from where I was from. It was like a 2.5 hour drive to go to a concert. So like we'd go to Warped Tour, but if we wanted to go to like a concert, we really had to plan it out. Like
Right. Yeah, what's good with us is we have one of the biggest, better venues by us, Starland Ballroom,
Oh yeah.
right in Sayreville, which is about 20 minutes away from us.
Oh shit. That's
So we
lucky.
literally
Yeah.
leave like a half hour before the show starts, and we're like, let's go, guys.
Yeah, that's lucky.
It's great. Yeah, but everything out here is so spread out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
where,
real it is.
Where was Warped Tour? Was it just in the middle of a field here?
Yeah. Is it a dairy farm?
It's actually 45 minutes outside of the city. It's almost West Virginia. Like,
But that's not too bad.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
ours is about a half hour away
yeah.
from where we
They
live.
call it Pittsburgh, but it's not Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
at
I mean,
all.
we have
It's
two
like-
Warped Tours. We have one in Camden, which is the very bottom, and we have one in Homedale,
Okay,
which
yeah.
is like central.
Yeah,
I heard Camden isn't the good one. Though
Yeah, we definitely do go to the good one though in Homedale.
Yeah,
I
Homedale
missed
is
it
better.
so much fucking much though.
Oh, yeah.
Warped Tour was such like an event, obviously because it was fucking
It
a
was
concert.
an event.
But there's so much there. Like you leave your hands full of free shit.
Right,
You leave
yeah.
with 4 monsters, t-shirts, socks,
Sunburn.
fucking underwear. Like,
Yeah. But man, I feel like one thing though, since like I'm getting older, I fucking hate weather now, so I feel like the
Yeah.
heat would murder me.
fuck the
Man, I hate the
outside.
cold.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
cold,
mind the
it just
heat.
feels worse. Every year it just feels worse
Yeah,
on me.
it
So I
does.
hate it.
My body
getting
aches.
older.
My knees hurt.
It's like, God, stop.
28 and I'm like dying.
It's come to the end.
Yep.
That was a very awkward laugh. Like, yeah.
Silence. wait, no. Every time we do a silence and we don't have something to talk about, we just get like a china, hit it, and then we all freak out like a breakdown. Yeah.
Yes.
And when it gets quiet, we just hit it.
I'm gonna
And then
fucking
just
peek the shit out of the mic.
yeah.
We already do. We already do.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
little
yeah,
peek. Oh man.
Imagine what that would sound like. Just put the mic right next to it and just full out.
It's not a gong. It's a Chinese.
No,
Gong.
full. No, I want a full on. No, lay the China sideways. Just full on. Smack that bitch. Just smack that China as hard as you can.
I
In
think
front of the mic.
I think deathcore bands should bring back the gong.
Yeah.
Not even bring the gong in
Need
general.
more cowbell.
I feel like metal or deathcore in general should just bring in any instrument you can for like. It's just so interesting hearing different types of metal. Different types of instruments in metal. Like, yeah, I want to hear that bagpipe. Like, yeah, bring that on.
Yeah,
It's different.
right.
That could work.
Especially if you
Corn
can
doesn't
make that
with
shit
their
work. It's like-
saxophone.
yeah, like add a new instrument. Like that makes me want to listen.
Lorna Shore uses a lot of
Bagpipes? I've never heard that
No,
one.
fucking
No,
that's a new
it was
one.
just a suggestion. If any band out there uses bagpipes, I want 10%. But yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we do.
Corn does.
Ours is layered with so many different things. Like, I know we've had like weird African drums, like in the chorus of Backstabber. Yeah, Backstabber.
Weird
There's
African
like,
drums like that.
it's like it sounds after it was mixed. It sounds more just like hitting a kettlebell almost, or like, like a keg. It just sounds like a ping. But yeah, there's a bunch of interesting stuff layered into it, and Junior's been learning so much about like production and all that. So like the choirs and violins and all that wild stuff. I can't wait to hear like the final product of this. Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to hear it either because
Yeah,
I've
me
fallen
one.
in love with the 3 songs you have.
Yeah,
Because I don't have to listen to like 5 albums. I like these 3 songs. I could just listen to them. And I'm like, yeah, I like that, and I fuck with that.
Yeah, like that. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when we were listening to it, it just stopped playing, and I was like, "Is there more?" And then they were like, "No, they only got 3 songs." I was like,
that's
"Really?
it.
Come on, I need more.
Yeah.
I need it."
Is it hard playing 4 song sets?
Not really. Blackout is 5.5 minutes, so that one's really like that. We play about 20-minute sets, and that it fills out. We have a little bit of longer gaps, like in between the songs, just because
What was the 4th song?
it's called Haunted. It's not out yet. That one's we've only done live, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. Other than that, like 20-minute sets that's about all we've gotten. Like we've open tours for the most part, so we don't really play much more than that. But so it works out for us as of right now.
How did your first show as a Casketmaker go?
Good. Yeah, with Born Anew.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Shout out them.
Yeah. Weeping Wound. The Breathing Process. Those are the boys too. Yeah, and Wind Chimes. I can't even remember who else was there. But yeah, it was Radioactive, so it was like Katanning. It was also like 45 minutes outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pretty much every show is like 45 minutes to an hour away.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
There are so many venues by us. It's insane. Yeah.
But yeah, it was an awesome show for sure, and definitely gonna be nervous after. I hadn't played a show in a couple of years since then, so yeah, it was real cool. And then the whole tour that we did, Betrayer and One Less Life, like those guys are awesome. Like I don't know if you've ever met them or listened to anything that they've done, but they're definitely awesome people too. They're like Virginia area bands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I thought you were raising your hand like, yeah, I see them before.
I have a question.
I have a question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, ever since I've been reaching out to all these like bands and stuff, they've all been very loving and welcoming. Like, whenever I reach out to one, they're like, "Yeah, I'd love to come on. It'd be an honor
absolutely.
and stuff." It's like that's great. No, it's an honor to have you. Like even you. Like, I reached out to you last night, and then you got back to me this morning. and You're like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm like,
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
Every band has been so great to talk to and accommodating, and they always shout us out on their socials, and it's so great to
Right.
see all the love in the
Full circle.
genre. The full
Everybody
circle.
backing everyone
No,
up. That's
it's not
full
even a circle. It's a heart.
It's a heart. We are full heart.
We're a full heart,
Yeah, shout out you and every band that's been on. It's
and every
been
band in the
amazing.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the support.
I haven't listened to them all yet, but I'm gonna have to listen to the Born Anew one.
Yeah,
That one-
it's fun.
Spiked my interest right away. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta listen to that one.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We talked about Cracker Barrel on it, but
Yeah.
we tried to hit one on the way here, and we couldn't because it was kind of out of the way and we were fucking starving.
Yeah.
So we hit this random ass diner. It was amazing.
Oh,
but
yeah, dude, diners are where it's at though.
That
Yeah.
waffle was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
they put potatoes in the omelet. I wasn't expecting that.
Ooh, interesting.
but Jersey's known for the diners.
Is it all right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We have a
Oh.
diner everywhere.
Diners are everywhere, man. Like you'll get one in every other town here, but man, there's like 5 per town in Jersey.
All right.
We just have a lot of everything for no reason.
You guys gotta
No reason.
You guys gotta bring a tour to Jersey.
Yeah, dude,
I'll
I
be at
can't
every
wait
show.
to play shows at all again. Like to get tour out that way.
Yeah.
I'd be so excited.
I miss going to them. Like literally on the way here the entire time for like a good maybe like 45 minutes, hour. I was watching all the videos I have from shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I watched your guys' live show.
Reminiscing.
It was like a 15-minute video. I watched that.
The live set. I'm
Yeah.
so sad.
Yeah, you guys kill it live.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
It's great. But
I think he missed Haunted too on that live set that you probably watched. I think that was the only.
you guys played that one last?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Nah, maybe. No, I think we played Backstabber last. But maybe he got that one. I can't remember. I remember watching that video when he first did it, but it's been a while.
Yeah, live music is just there's no other way of like putting it other than you gotta be there.
Right, yeah.
It's just there's so much feeling and to
That
watch people
energy.
mosh.
Mm-hmm.
You can't explain energy, really. You
It's
have to be there to
energy
experience.
exchange. All the people are together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before the tour that we did, we played in Erie with, again, Born Anew, Body Snatcher, The Great American Ghost, and then like a couple local Erie bands. But that show was absolutely nuts. Like everybody went crazy for every band, and yeah, I miss that. That energy just like can't beat it. And everybody in Body Snatcher was like dying sick, and they still like went out and killed it, and yeah, it's impressive.
But Justin Bieber gets a paper cut and has to cancel the tour.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like there's this one video of what was his face? The guitarist for and singer. What was the man? He was Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist.
Ooh.
Zach Wild.
Zach Wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Thank you. There's a video. He like split his fucking hand open or something. Or was that him? Do you remember? I don't know if that was him
Put his hand open?
or the guitarist of Slayer.
I mean, the biggest example is Dave Grohl breaking his leg and then still.
Yeah.
still played.
There you go. There's one. Yeah, I just pulled out that example for nothing.
Sid broke from Slipknot broke both his ankles and just wobbled his ass back on up to them turntables.
Yeah,
And
he didn't
Joey
miss a show.
Jordison too when he played with his like back condition.
I don't even know about that.
Yeah, that's why he like kind of left the band because they had to like
You sure?
they had
I thought
to
there was, like,
they
beef.
had to carry him out to his drum set, like he couldn't walk.
Shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
didn't know
then
that.
he's still Joey Jordison on the
How
drums.
did
Someone fact check that.
how did he walk with broken ankles? How do you do that?
He kind of limped back and shit.
Yeah,
and he
there's a
crawled.
video of it. He jumped into the crowd and he landed. I guess they didn't catch him like he thought, and he shattered both his ankles.
They said fuck Sid.
Bet they would have caught his ass now.
Yeah, we learned our lesson.
Oh god damn! I know their shows look so tiring. They always put on such a show like fucking.
Absolutely. I've seen them twice. The last one I went to in August with Gojira, Volbeat, and Behemoth.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
watch Behemoth, but it was probably one of the best shows I've ever been to. It was
Never
amazing.
seen them live.
Bruno
You ever seen
likes
Slipknot?
Gojira, but for like a whole year he called them Georgia. Georgia.
The
Gojira.
Chelsea Grin at Gramercy Theater recently. That was one of my favorite shows.
I regret not going to that. They looked amazing.
Spite was so fucking good. I love Spite so
yeah.
much. And I love, I'm pretty sure the Screamer's name's Darius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Darius, he has such, like, that evil persona on stage, even though I've heard he's such a nice guy, but on stage he portrays himself as such an asshole, like he flipped off the crowd, he's like, fuck you before he left and everything.
Yeah,
Right,
I love
he's
it.
like a wrestler.
It's like, yeah, tell me to go fuck myself again.
Get it.
I was gonna say, do you guys have any like other friends in metal? Like I know you're cool with CJ. Do you have any like bands you're close with or other members, or it's just like mainly you and CJ and like the locals or whatever?
I guess like the only other like the Breathing Process. They're like they've been a band for like 15 years.
a minute.
But yeah, I'm in it.
Full minute, yeah.
But
More than
yeah,
60 seconds.
they've been working on a lot of new stuff. But other than that, like that's like the biggest group that we like really know around here because they're also like from all over the place. Like they're drummers from West Virginia and more like Junior's area. So like, we relate to them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, not really. I don't really know anybody. Nobody cool.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Did you even ask your question before, Michael?
What was my question?
I don't think you asked it. I think you should come up with a question.
About the nasty.
yeah.
Oh, the beer, yeah.
nasty
Okay,
beer.
all right, that counts. Whatever, I guess.
I have a question, but it's kind of hard to ask since there's no video. But I wanted to ask about like some of your tattoos because those tattoos are cool as hell.
We'll just describe them.
Chelsea Grin one.
Maybe Chelsea Grandma?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Desolate. Yeah, My Damnation. That was like one of the first albums that I was like, yeah, that's what
Foolish
I wanna
One's
do.
on that album, right?
Yeah.
The song's so good.
Other than that, like, this one, like, it's for my daughter. Her name's Luna Rose. I got the moon and rose. Yeah. One with my wife.
You just got your arms, or you got like?
My whole chest is done. My torso. I have a couple on my legs here.
I'm
and
so
there.
worried about the chest. Like all I have is like my arms and stuff.
Yeah,
But like
the chest,
I'm so worried about
the chest
that.
wasn't too bad. I have like a couple lines that go over my nipples. That was bad. But like ribs, and I think stomach was way worse. Like I can't not tense up. So like every time he like stops and comes back to it, like you're like full body just like
I
clenches.
wouldn't really
up
know,
and,
but I don't have any tattoos. You have tattoos, Michael?
Yeah,
I
my
like-
tattoos.
Yeah.
What you got?
Oh,
What you got?
alright,
What you
yeah,
got?
you're always covered up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the only one here without tattoos, and I really want to get them done. Joey's brother is actually doing my tattoos. He just did his.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw that. That
It's
looks real
fucking
sick.
sick.
It's clean.
But yeah, you'll shout out your brother. What's your brother's tattoo information?
Just follow Jersey JB on Instagram if you want some sick tattoos.
Jersey JB.
Yeah, he's cheaper and he does an amazing job.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to charge $250 an hour for a tattoo.
Oh, man.
So yeah, he'll hook you up and he does an amazing job.
Yeah.
He's
I've got a
fucking
couple like
good
when
members.
we're traveling around. Like that one's from like New York City, and I have one from like Florida where my uncle's from. And other than that, like,
How would you say?
Yeah.
How much would you say your tattoos have cost you over the years?
oh my god,
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I've never tried to add it up, but yeah,
A year's
I don't
salary.
want to
An
know.
amount I
Way
don't wanna
too
think
much.
about.
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah, like I would say I just started like 2 years ago. I have like I'd say 17, and I know I've spent a good amount.
Yeah, but tattoos are art, and you always gotta appreciate art.
I'll say like my torso. I had 4 sessions that were about $400 each, and that was just my torso. That's
It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah, no.
It's still
a
Oh,
hell
go
of
ahead.
a
I
time.
feel like wait, and they had to go over spots they went over before, right? Like it's
Yeah.
always like when I got I got my wrist redone right here, and I still faded because like I couldn't do it.
Dude, I've had this spot on my wrist done like a dozen times, and
The
it
thing
will
is,
not hold.
Everybody told me back here would feel bad and stuff, or like up here would hurt. This didn't hurt. This is the only place
Yeah,
that
so,
hurt
like,
so
right.
bad that I was like, okay, like
The
give me a
elbow.
break.
The elbow feels
The
terrible.
ditch, yeah, and straight into the elbow.
I bet that like tickles.
No, no, there's no tickling.
It
It
literally
hurts.
feels like an ice pick hitting you over and over.
Yeah, especially like right into the end. Like
Yeah.
remember you like put my arm like over the rest and then like straight into the end. And,
Yeah.
like you can feel it all the way up in your shoulders.
It's,
Oh,
it's
man.
like this much. It's skin, so like it's just
Oh,
hitting.
right.
Tips
Yeah.
of your fingers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my artist, the next part of my sleeve, he either wants to do the pit of my elbow or like something going around my elbow, and I'm just not looking forward to it at all.
That's fun. It's not
like
fun.
I'm looking forward to it
And
for
it's
the
so hard
after,
to
but
heal.
I'm
It
looking.
scabs like every time I get anything done in that area. Like all these lines up top scabbed.
Mhm.
Like that's my next one. I have like this outer part done, but I have to do the inner part and then both sleeves done.
How does the sternum feel? I bet that feels super fucking weird.
It's like another part. Like he put like a pillow under my back, so like all my ribs stuck out. So like it was like right into the
No bueno.
like into the edges of your ribs. Just like
Oh,
no.
that hurts to think
Well, you
about.
keep checking the time. It's right there.
Well, I'm checking my phone.
Oh, you have an important call.
Tattoos are
No, I
something.
wish.
Anytime I'm sitting through a tattoo and it like starts to hurt, I just think like I don't give a fuck if it hurts. One, I already started. It's too late to stop.
Right.
And then I'm just like I'm gonna love it after. So just,
Yep.
all I have to do is sit through this like hour or a few hours of pain, and then I'm good after, and I get to look at it for the rest of my life
Right.
and love it.
I'm
Have you
so
gotten
thankful
spray
for the.
on?
I was gonna say the like progression in everything now. Like they have Sanoderm,
Yep.
so like healing is like this thing up here. Like usually putting shirts on and stuff like would suck, but it's like a little piece of plastic.
All this was syndrome.
Yeah,
All the way
it's
down.
beautiful. And now they have like
The
a
numbing spray.
the numbing spray
As soon as the skin
after
opens up last
Yeah,
hour.
so
you feel nothing.
after they did like the first chunk of my torso. Like the first part sucks, but then usually after they stop and come back to it, it's like 10 times worse. But now they have like a numbing spray that after your pores are open, it like
Okay.
you can't feel
They should just start giving dudes Novocaine. Fuck it.
anything. Just inject Novocaine.
I'm sure there's
straight
some
in there.
reason you can't. Maybe
You get-
because like
it's
my
not a
brother was
medical
saying you
procedure.
can get lidocaine shots.
Oh really?
what's the difference between lidocaine and Novocaine?
I think Novocaine, you just breathe in. Lidocaine's like a liquid.
You sure?
I think so.
Whatever. Fuck it.
I mean,
He's a
you can't.
doctor.
I don't fucking know. I won't
He's a
even
doctor.
if I had to answer that one, I wouldn't be on this podcast. I'd be making a bunch of money.
being a doctor somewhere.
I'm not certified enough to argue.
Yeah, I'm not qualified to answer that one. I might get sued. But yeah, I started drinking Novocaine because they said it was a liquid.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh man.
Sandwich.
What?
Sandwich?
Sandwich.
Speaking of sandwiches, you live by Permani Bros. Right?
I was gonna say, if you guys are looking for like a Pittsburgh thing, Permani's, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like one right around the corner from my house. But.
Yeah, so the reason that we're up here is because my buddy Joey's picking up stuff from his college. He goes to Penn State Greater Allegheny.
Okay, yeah.
So he's like right around here.
Went.
What?
Went.
What?
Because you said he goes there. He
went
there.
When?
Oh, went.
What is
Yeah.
the English language? What
I
is
thought you said wet. Like what's wet?
Wet. No.
Oh my god. Anyway, so we've been up here a couple times, and I tell everyone, is it Permani or Permani's?
Permani's.
All right, so we say Permani, but up here it's apparently Permani's.
Right.
So anyway, Permani Bros. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. I love it.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah. Coleslaw, you gotta do it all. Like, I was skeptical about doing the coleslaw on the sandwich
Yeah.
at first, but like, you just gotta do it.
Not
see-
a big coleslaw guy.
Yeah. You see,
I'm
I'm
not
a little
either,
bitch.
but like after I did it, I was like, all right. It makes the whole
I'm a
thing.
little picky bitch, so I just get steak, cheese, and
The fries.
the fries. I wouldn't even know how to explain the bread.
And the light bulb
It's-
on the
'cause
side.
if
It's
you just
called
tell
Mancini's bread, so it's
if
like
you
a
just call
local
it, like-
bakery.
If you call it white bread, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, that sucks."
Yeah.
I'll make that at home.
It's Mancini's bread.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a local bakery. Yeah, it's bomb.
it's fucking amazing. There's no other way around. Like,
French fries on a sandwich, like
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. Like fat sandwiches are great. I don't know if that's a thing around here. Fat sandwiches.
Fat sandwiches. I don't
Nope.
know.
Jersey's great. This is why I love Jersey. Yeah, there's this place around Rutgers called Are You Hungry? And it's literally just, you good?
Started making some like popping noises in my ears, like
Oh, maybe you pulled this shit a bit. Whatever. And these fat sandwiches, they're just loaded with whatever. Like I get something called the Fat Daryl. Chicken tenders, French fries,
man.
mozzarella sticks, and it's usually marinara sauce. But I got hot sauce,
Oh my god.
and it's not a roll.
That sounds like death.
Daryl. Who's Daryl? Who's Daryl?
Chicken tenders, French fries, mozzarella sticks, and honey
Fat
mustard.
Oh
Daryl.
my god.
Wait, you talking about the Fat Daryl?
Who's Daryl?
Daryl's just a dude.
Man.
There's many
Alright.
names. There's the Fat Bob. There's
Do you
the
think
Fat
the
Richie.
first? Do you think they named it because I was the first person to order, and they're like this?
Maybe that's the person who
fat-ass
made it.
No,
yeah,
they used to-
they used to invented it.
There's a bunch
Isn't there
of
like
fat
one
cat,
called like
fat
a
bitch.
fat bitch or something?
Yep.
There's the Fat Bitch. Yeah.
Isn't the fat bitch at Jersey Fried? Don't they? have
Aren't
a
they
fat-
all
it's
there?
it's like a Universal Jersey thing, I guess.
Subway.
Fat bitch.
Interesting.
We sound like gatekeepers of Jersey.
That's
I
like
don't
the whole
eat
part of
anything,
the best
so
part of the tour
fuck
is
it.
like getting to try the food like all over the place. So
Yeah. Like you
Have to
can't
keep
get
that in
stuff
mind.
like Permani Bros around here at all.
right.
So that's why it's like such a special occasion to come out
Yeah.
here.
When you go
Also,
there,
it
you
took us
have
6
to
hours
go.
to get here,
Yeah.
so it's a little bit special because of that too.
Like we went to Philly, like we had to go to like the place known for the best Philly cheesesteaks out there.
Gino's or Pat's. Yeah.
See, Isaiah, I said sandwich for no reason. This conversation would have never happened if I didn't just say sandwich.
Shout out Michael
Something
Cobin,
starts
he
with a
said
D, D-E-L something. I can't even remember.
I'm not too
We
sure.
asked like a dozen people, like, what's the best place in Philly?
Yeah,
we waited
you're
like
gonna
an
get a
hour to
billion
get a
answers.
sandwich.
South Jersey is basically Philly, though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, literally, yeah. South Jersey thinks they're
You're gonna
they're
make
Philly.
someone mad.
Diet
Yeah.
Philly.
Oh, I don't care.
You're gonna make somebody mad.
Gonna make somebody in Jersey mad. Not surprised.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, they're like if you go down the shore and stuff. Well, you've probably seen like if you go on the boardwalk, it's all like Phillies, Flyers, Eagles. You're like, wait, we're in Jersey still.
Right? Yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
let's get some Devils shit.
Still the wrong state.
The only thing Jersey really has, I guess, is that we don't have to pump our own gas. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I
Oh,
can
yeah.
say.
Yeah, we're a bunch of
Forgot
bitches.
about that.
I
You're not
just-
allowed to there, right?
You're not allowed. Yeah.
Because you have to go to a class. You have to get a license
To pump your own gas.
Yeah. Gotta go
Yeah,
through
look at
the
those
thing.
bougie ass bitches.
You see the
You need
video
a
of the guy?
license to pump
He's
gas.
pumping his gas, and then he starts smoking a cigarette, and then he goes from smoking a cigarette, he puts the nozzle in his mouth, and then starts drinking the gas. That's why we're not allowed to.
Oh,
These
I
people-
Wait,
get
you
it
know
now.
that one
People
video?
like that.
Huh?
There's a video like that, right?
Yeah. He starts smoking a cigarette, then he starts drinking the gas. That's why we're not allowed
You
to.
see that video I
It's
sent
just
you
like
earlier?
labeled people from New Jersey.
I guess.
Smoking and drinking gas.
It's literally because people like in that video I sent you earlier, that nigga who was folded. Oh, that person who was folded. That person who was folded. Oh man, you know I love being half black.
We'll fix it.
As long as you clarify.
We'll
as long
fix
as
it
I
in
clarify
post production.
that
We'll
black
fix it in
is all fine.
post production.
We gotta post a picture of me and my dad now on the page.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that made me forget what I was goddamn saying. Can one of you help me?
You said that guy who was doing. I can't remember.
Folded.
Oh yeah, so the video I sent you, it's because the people like that, like they just don't know what they're doing, and then people really try to drink gas. Like people would really, if we could pump our own gas, people would 100%.
There's so many crackheads in New Jersey.
Yeah. I was trying not to say crackheads, but yeah, crackheads. Like I literally sent him a video earlier of this guy like full folded over like a lawn chair. No, like I could see someone like that. I wouldn't be surprised if I was walking, I saw someone at Shell drinking some fucking gas. If we could pump our own gas, if there was no attendant out there to stop them, yeah,
somebody would be drinking it.
Yeah, somebody out there would be fucking drinking that
We should
gas.
ask Randall what kind of stories he has over there at Wawa.
Shout out Randall.
How many people you got trying to drink the gas?
Yeah.
Just curious.
To be fair, if you drank a gallon of gasoline, apparently it's like 1,000,000 calories.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn,
So
that
you
should
got a
be
lot
good
of
for
energy,
you.
but you're gonna die soon. So
But you're gonna die soon.
Could run pretty far.
Yeah.
yeah.
Run real fast.
So before we end this episode, we're running out of time here. Let's talk about the metal scene a little bit, because oh my god, did we get off topic? Holy shit, we're talking about drinking gas from Manny Bros and fucking saltwater taffy.
But isn't that the best part?
Oh yeah, I love it. Just the banter. It's like we're a
See where it takes
it's like we're Pulp Fiction. It's not about the story. It's about what they talk about after.
Right.
Thanks, Michael.
Love the Michael input.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, what can we expect in the future from like your band? What's the big picture that you guys are going for, basically? Obviously, get big, make money, live off the band. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Really, right now we're just like trying to work it into our daily lives. Like I'm in barbering school, and Jake's trying to get everything with his new baby going. So in the end, like we really just want to get like EP out, and then we've got a handful of songs already for like the next thing that we've been like obviously like the full length that we're gonna try to put together. But other than that, we just want to get back on the road. Like we miss playing shows. Like we went from playing shows 14 days in a row to not at all for 9 months. So like, yeah, really the plan is just release this, try to get back into touring. And since we're going to have like a full piece out, like maybe do some bigger tours, and we have a video that we're planning, lots of merch that we're setting up to come out with the album. So yeah,
Sweet.
A lot of just planning right now. Getting ready for when the world does open back up, so we can hit it full force and have everything new, a bunch of new songs. But yeah.
All right, that was good to hear. Well, I appreciate you coming on. We all appreciate you. On such short notice.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's been a great talk. So hopefully next time we come back out here, we get you again.
For sure.
And
love to be here.
Yeah. So appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, and
thank you guys.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks.